Welcome back to the Pioneer Room. I'm your urban eco-master. Today, I'm just going to share with you how you can make some brain food. This brain food, you are going to apply it topically, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to blend rosemary. Remember we talked about rosemary the other day and talk about the powerful terpenoids in rosemary that are great for the brain. Right, this is why rosemary is great in hair growth and development as well. Compounds, they contain spiritual compounds, high frequency spirit compounds, terpenes, terpenoids, right? So, and then we're going to add some crushed garlic. And I must say, remember there was this viral information about do not eat garlic by Dr. Sebi. We respect the elder, but we cannot continue to tap into disinformation, all right? Garlic is very powerful, and I want you to know that garlic contains 33 sulfur containing compound. And I told you about sulfur, very important for epigenetic upgrade. If you are going to tap into epigenetics, DNA methylation is important. DNA methylation is important. DNA methylation is important, and that requires sulfur. Powerful sulfur in what we call garlic, right? So garlic is rich in a lot of sulfur containing compounds plus gallic acid. And these compounds are also powerful and potent for the brain, all right? They ward off inflammation, turn off the cytokine storm in the brain, all right? So we must crush the garlic to allow the medicine to come out of the garlic, all right? So the powerful compound in garlic called halin. This halin must be converted to the medicine, allicin. This is why you crush the garlic, let it sit. The allicin must form. There's an enzyme called allinase that must break down allin into allicin so that that medicine can work on your body, all right? Affect the physiology of your body. This is how you understand the food. Now, what you're going to do now, you're going to cut a piece of onion and add to this. So probably we can use a lovely half. I really want an onion rich in sulfur containing compounds as well. Rich source of what you call quercetin. A rich source of zinc. So you know it's great for the hair. So every woman should be washing their hair with like some onion juice, like ever so often, you know. Even though you get the antimicrobial properties from onion and garlic, I think women should wash their hair often. It helps with hormonal imbalance. Men too, but I'm more concerned about the women. And then I'm going to put my special CMOS blend for brain. So this contains the clove, cardamom, cinnamon, all the terpenoids that I tell you about. Thyme, so this CMOS now will further fortify. We still have some what we call rosemary inside of this, you know. But what we're going to do is blend. When we blend with a little bit of water, even though it has its own water, we're going to blend with a little bit of water because we want a solution, a little solution. So we're going to try to, you know, get a little juice. And then we're going to mix the juice now. After blending this, we are going to squeeze off the juice. You can use a cheesecloth if you want, a strainer. And then we are going to mix the juice with some black seed oil and some. So black seed oil contains this compound that is very potent called thymoquinone. I want you to get that in your brain, and it has all the omega-3, 6, and 9. But the castor oil, the deepest penetrating oil, will take all these nutrients, everything that is in the black seed oil, and it will pull it down right down through the skull and into the brain, where these compounds can affect what we call the cytokine storm and ward off inflammation. And if you have any kind of blood clot in the brain, this will also dissolve the blood clots. All right, so I'm going to blend this. This is it, this is it, this is it. Nice. So what you're going to do now, especially if you have a nice little cheesecloth. I think I have some cheesecloth somewhere about the place, but for now, I'm going to find something else. Yes. Guys, what I want to show you is just a little piece of it. So what you do, get a cheesecloth, and you're going to squeeze out some of the juice. You don't want a lot of the juice. Even this thing right here can be applied to the skull, just in small portion though, very strong. You can lather small portions of this. I'm just showing you a little section out of it, not everything. Right here. But it will look somewhat like this, cool? And then you're going to add a little bit of your black seed oil, and then you add more of this one. The castor oil is the carrier oil. And then the black seed oil is the supporting oil for the blended mixture. So the carrier oil for the blended mixture. Alright? And what you're going to do, continuously do this until you form a nice, lovely, something looking like a paste, an oil paste. This too is very strong in my people. I'm telling you that no headache, no migraine, the receding will go away, and your ear growth will come back, because this will help to regenerate the follicles. Remember, any damage in the follicles, the root. You have nothing but inflammation in the root. You need more of the nutrient elements there, real metals, more of your antioxidants, and you want some triterpene, sesquiterpene, monoterpene. Now look at this. See this? And if you had more, if we have a larger volume, we could put back this into the little blender right here and form a cream. Now this, well, you can continue to do this until you form the cream. Now this thing now, wow. Once you continue to do this to form the cream, this thing, I'm telling you, this right here, this thing can be added. Slowly massage it into your scalp. Slowly massage it into your scalp. And you can dissolve this some more, alright? With some more oil or stuff like that. Let me put a little bit more oil into this. Yes, you smell like onion, but that's okay. You're going to do this while you're at home. And you can